Was there ever a point during these past couple of years where you didn't think you would be where you are right now, touring again, coming out with a new album?
Well, I don't know. I moved out of Texas after the dime deal. It was just nuts. I had to get the fuck out of there. And I moved to LA into the family and stuff. And so I was kind of, I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do, you know? I didn't know if this, what you know, Philip's condition, I didn't want to jam with him in that shape or form. But we all got our shit together and it all came about. And here we are, you know? So I really kind of look at it like that at all. I just kind of look at it as today, and what my focus is today is, you know, got a show tonight and go out there and fucking give it all. That's the way we all think about it.
Right.
You know, fuck the past. I mean, that's what, you know, over the under. We're over all that shit. You know, still have to deal with a lot of it, but you know, that's just part of life.
How is your whole environment of the band, just everything you guys have gone through in the past couple of years, you know, like Katrina, how has that influenced the writing process of Over the Under?
There was no focus whatsoever about any of that shit. It was just the jamming and the emotions coming out through the music. So when we wrote out the music first and then Phil would do the vocals. You know, so his vocals started to become more positive, more fucking, just more positive in general, and really focused on getting over this shit, you know, because after you go through so much crap, you know, the therapy of putting people in the ground and shit like that, you know, and you have to lay closure to it, you know, he rewrote the record probably, shit, I don't know how many times, you know, as far as lyrically. So it became this more focused, you know, the music was there, we had tons of fucking material, but as far as, you know, the positive side is just getting on with it, you know.
Right. How does the content of Over the Under differ from the first two albums?
Just a completely different record. I mean, the first one was a demo. The second one was a jam session. This was a you know, proper studio record. You know, basically. You know, I didn't do number one, but that was done real quick. We got in the studio in Philip's place for down 2, and that was just nonstop. It was chaotic. You know, it was just we were recording just around the clock for 27, 28 days, something like that. So it was like, you know, getting the arrangement down on tape, and then Philip would come down usually at rock and roll hours, which is about 7 at night. And after we had done our homework and laid the stuff down, he'd go, yeah, that's cool. And let's change this part. And then sometimes he would sing, we would, you know, we'd start over to it. You know, so, but that was a trip, and we were all just completely fucking insane on booze and sort of candies, you know, so that was more of a raw jam record, you know. This was more focused and driven, and you know, I love you hard to get those cats out of New Orleans, because it's just a bad vibe, you know. We wanted to get it where sonically it sounded classic, like it does.
So the album's been out for about a month now. What is some of the feedback you guys have been seeing from your fans?
Nothing but positive, and just growing and growing and growing and growing. It's unbelievable. Pretty incredible. Like I was saying earlier, you know, kids sing the songs and shit.
Yeah.
Now they're getting it. They know them. You know.
What was the most rewarding thing about completing this album? Or things,
just getting
plural.
it done. I mean, we beat our heads against a fucking wall a million times over this thing. You know, you got 5 different guys from 4 different bands that, you know, we all have our own opinions on stuff that, you know, just all of us getting on one plate together, you know, instead of fucking 5 different plates. Put it all on one. So that it was the whole mixing process and just getting the fucker done. I mean, literally, I went in and mastered the record the day before we started rehearsals for Australia, which is like, we left in 2 days. So it was actually seeing the copy you know, getting that actual first fucking thing and sticking it in your fucking, you know, like everybody should be doing instead of downloading the fucking shit. Fucking can't stand that crap. Buy music.
Yeah.
It's worth it, you know.
Do you think you've reached your goals, especially with this last album? Do you think you've reached your goals as a band for Down? And if you haven't, where do you guys want to be ultimately?
This is not a side project anymore. This is you know, this is a band that we plan on sticking around for a while.
Mm.
Nobody's doing what we're doing. There's a bunch of people that want to be doing what we're doing, but they ain't getting it. They think they know what they're doing. They don't. And because of that, you know, we're pretty much, you know, you have all these southern rock bands now and all that bullshit. Well, that ain't Down, you know. So like I said, we have so much material and fucking acoustic shit and movies. And we've got fucking, I don't know how many hours of film that we filmed over in Europe and took a professional crew and the whole bit. And I think the guy went to jail or some shit and we didn't hear from him. He kind of ran through cash and shit. And that's the reason it hasn't come out yet. But right now our focus is the record has just come out. We're 4 weeks into touring. We're going to keep that process moving. We're going to take a little break in December because we've been working so fucking hard since August that we all need to kind of get away from each other a little bit.
Right.
And then there'll be all kinds of news coming up. We got all kinds of stuff in the works. And then start back here in the States in the end of January, I believe. Well, that's all speculation. I hate doing that because sometimes I'll say that and then the opposite will fucking happen or other things won't happen anyway. So you'll get a press release for the Metal Union because you guys should get it first.
Yeah, first ones to get it.
Right.
Can we expect a DVD anytime soon?
Not anytime soon. It's going to take a while for this guy to go with the footage. I mean, there's fucking 750 hours of footage. How do you go through all that footage? That's a lot of shit.
Right.
You know?
My last question to you is if you could, you know, your fans listening to your new album, if they could take just anything away from it, what do you hope they take away from your new album?
It's just about music, man. It's just, I don't know if you draw from any experience. Come see the show. Buy the fucking record with the artwork in it. Check it out, just like music is supposed to be done. Not punch a button, oh, I like that song, buy it on iTunes, you know, the whole bit. Do the experience. Go through the, you know, we've got anywhere, you know, our demographics go from 15 to fucking 45. You know, so we can, you know, if we wanted to do a banjo fucking gospel record next week and take fans with us, great. You know, so the sky's the limit, but we're not taking these little 5-year breaks, you know, there'll be breaks in between and stuff like that. It's not going to be this, you know, this long drawn out. We have so much material that will be constantly working, which we all need to be doing, you know, so just, y'all are fucked. We're going to be around for a while.